Hey y'all, it is a rainy day outside, as you can see right there. So we are gonna do a rainy day project that I've kind of been like not doing for, I don't know, 6-7 months. And I'm gonna show you what I bought and why it's taking me this long to even get this stuff going and list it. It is worth a ton of money. What I'm gonna show you, I think I spent either $500 or $800 on everything, which is a lot of money to have wrapped up in it, but I'll just show you and you can see why it's just been bugging me and I haven't done it. But here's all the stuff right here. All right, so about 7 or 8 months ago, I had bought a ton of Harley gear. This stuff is the really good stuff. This is the FXRG. I have a lot of the leather gear that's a higher tier when it comes to Harley gear. We got the big nylon jackets with the inside. We got Gore-Tex stuff that comes from Harley. All this stuff right here is Harley gear. Tons of jackets, this entire thing. This one's not Harley, but the rest of it is. Look at that leather jacket right there. That thing is beautiful, nice Harley. Harley jacket, Harley expensive. That's the FXRG right there. That one I think is worth $300 or $400. And the thing is, why I haven't listed these expensive things, I think we have like $2,000 to $3,000 worth of Harley gear here, is when I bought it, I'm not sensitive to smoke smell whatsoever. Somebody can be smoking a cigarette in front of me and for some reason, it just doesn't work in the nostrils. I don't get it, I don't understand it, I don't know, I just can't pick it up. I go in, Kayla's there with me, she's doing like some talking, I make this deal. It was not on the Bearded Thrift Machine channel, I never showed this or anything like that. It was kind of like a private deal, no cameras or anything like that. Walk in, put it in the car, and she's like, I can't believe you spent, $800 on that. I think it was $800. And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, it smells like smoke. And I was like, what do you mean it smells like smoke? And I was like, no, it doesn't. And she was right, 100% right. What happened was I left it in the car and it was hot. I remember it was super hot, left it in the car. We went in someplace, came back, and my car smelled like a straight up ashtray. It smelled like somebody's been smoking a cigarette in my car for 6 years. And I was like, this is not good, because we know selling stuff, now Harley gear, you're outside and stuff, but a lot of people are very sensitive to that smoke smell, and I think it definitely takes down the value of it. So I was like, what am I gonna do with this $800 that I just wasted on all this Harley gear? I can, put in the description. You're just asking for returns at that point, I believe. So I was like, okay, there's gotta be a way. I start YouTube and everything. And then they were talking about Ozone machines. So I picked up this Ozone machine. This guy right here is I don't know, I got on the Amazon, and it was like 40 bucks or 50 bucks like that, and it's supposed to do something with ozone. The thing is, caution, use in unoccupied space only. Like, you're not supposed to be sucking this things in your lungs, because I think it can really mess you up or even kill you. So it was like a commercial air purifier right there. So I'm thinking, all right, well, I really don't want to have this stuff inside my house. Even in a closet, if it's that dangerous, maybe the dog goes by and sniffs it up her nose, and then next thing you know, we have something going on. So I was thinking, what can I do to get this? I was thinking about putting it in like big bins and somehow getting that in the bin and then putting a couple clothing. But then I was thinking, wait a second. I have a big vessel right here that's airtight, and all I gotta do is just shove everything in there, put this in there, hang all of this in there, and I think it only takes like 20 to 30 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get all this stuff in the Toyota, hang it up, right? And then I'm gonna run one of those cords to this thing, to the air purifier, put it in there, and it's 2 birds with 1 stone. I get to clean the smoke smell out of here, and maybe the Toyota, old truck, kind of smells a little bit like mildew, it happens when, old Toyotas leak. And so I'm cleaning up the truck and the Harley gear, and then I can list this stuff. But most importantly, right now, when you smell this stuff, I want to give you a smell-o-vision. It stinks. It smells like, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like it's yellow and actually smells like, somebody smoking a cigarette in front of you, and 0 being smells absolutely clean, like it just came out of the wash and it's got Tide all over it. I'm thinking like a 4. It's not that heavy, but it's definitely noticeable. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead, get this stuff in there, put this in there, and see how long it takes to make sure that this stuff doesn't stink anymore. All right, so this is what we're working with. We got all the Harley gear kind of spread out as much as I could. It's all hung up back there, all right there. I'm really just concerned. I'm concerned about the pants, but the jackets smell the worst for some reason. So go ahead and get that. I got the air purifier sitting right here. It's hooked up to a cable, hooked up to electricity right there. We're gonna turn this thing on for like 30 minutes, see if this works. Had to move the truck inside the garage because it is, again, pouring down rain outside and I was getting everything wet. So we're gonna go ahead and turn this bad boy on and see if it works. Oh, it actually has like a little timer on it. Hold up. See what we're working with here. It says it's on 80. Is there like a switch on this thing, or? All right, I don't think I'm supposed to be breathing that in. Looks like she's working. Not too bad. Look at all that scent in there just disappearing. All right, we are about ready to see if this thing actually works. We have the sniffer right there, just because you're super sensitive to smells, right?
Yes.
Like smoke. You know what the funny thing is? She used to smoke cigarettes. I didn't. She can actually smell cigarette smoke and I can't. But we have this thing right here. I did not put that in the truck for a reason. I'm gonna have her smell it real quick, give a scale of 1 to 10. So go ahead and give that a sniffy sniff to see how much you think that smells like smoke.
I would say about a 4.
A 4? That's actually funny because that's what I said. It's like, it's not that bad, but it's not that good. Like if you sent that and said it has slight smoke smell, don't you think that a couple, you know, in these high-end Harley gear, it might have a return? Right. That was our concern. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get inside of here. It's been 35 to 45 minutes. I'm not gonna open this door and breathe because I might die. So I'm gonna, plug. Okay. I just don't know about this ozone stuff. I mean, can you breathe it in? Can you not breathe it in? It says do not breathe in ozone.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's why I didn't do it inside. Look at her concerned face. Now this one is fabric, and I do remember that this one had the worst smell of smoke, if not, it was pretty bad. That one was actually pretty bad. So air it out for a second. Can you still smell smoke? Because I know that that one had a really heavy smell to it.
No.
Really?
Yeah. They must use this in like hotel rooms.
It's hold on. I smell like.
It smells like a hotel room.
It smells like chlorine.
Kind of like chlorine, but it smells like a
Can we put like a fan on maybe? It does. It smells like chlorine. Does it smell?
Yeah.
I mean, it smells like smoke?
No.
No, really. Like scale of 1 to 10.
Not at all.
Did we just figure out how to get smoke smell out of stuff?
Yeah, I think we did. Because if this works, no more muskrat.
If you don't know what muskrat is, that is our code word when we're at a yard sale and it smells like smoke. And we started it after this because there was no muskrat in this buy. It was just me buying stuff that smelled like smoke. So now if we say muskrat, that means she smells smoke. Don't buy anything that has clothing. So we're gonna go ahead and get all this stuff out of the truck. It has a very heavy aroma of something. I might put a fan on or something. So let's get this going and get out of the garage. All right, back from the gym, and this is our kind of our thing that we do. Usually we go to the gym and then we put our stuff away that we've already listed, right?
Yes.
So that's what we're doing right now. I listed more of the auto parts, and good news, none have sold yet. Look at Kayla, she's got her old tropical smoothie. That's always exciting.
Acai, berry boost. It's the best.
With pea protein.
No.
No pea protein. So we still got all that stuff back there. Well, again, we're gonna see if we can put that stuff in a local auction, and then we really have some room that's opened up here. We were trying to bid on a storage unit today. We did not get it. One went for like $6,800, like $6,800, way too much money there. And then the other one went for $1,200, and they were we have enough right now to do that. So I'm going to catalog the stuff that we actually listed, and then we just sold one of the most expensive things we've ever sold, and it's extremely surprising. Are you surprised?
I was very surprised.
Super surprised. So what you doing?
Going through every single bin because we can't find a Harley shirt.
Can't find it. It should have been custom skewed. We think it is. Sometimes it just doesn't take, and we have no idea where this Harley Aruba shirt is. But buddy, we're looking for it. He did email us and say, hey, you know, is this going to be shipped anytime soon? And we said, of course it will be, right when we find it.
We're not late sending it.
We're not late sending
We're
it.
just not as on the ball as we normally are because
we don't know where it is.
We needed one more day to try to look for the shirt.
Here it is. One of the biggest, not the biggest sale. We've had like a $750 sale one time, right? Mm-hmm. Some like new golf clubs or something. But in here holds 113 small bronze presidential coins. I had them listed astronomically high, like stupidly high at $1,000, right? Because I was thinking 113, say there's 100, quick math. What was that, like $10 a coin? That's usually what they sold for, I think, like $10 a coin. So I was like, okay, we'll do $1,000. We got an offer. Now I'm already in the profit on this thing. So these are actually like absolutely nothing. They've been sitting for probably 9 months, 10 months. Somebody just offered us $475 plus shipping. I would be a fool not to take that. So boom, all in $511. I'll throw up a screenshot, and that ain't too bad for some coins. Kayla right now is actually getting return for shoes. That's her right there. And we always have this thing, like they don't tell you what key it is at the mailbox there, so you always have to go around and test the keys out. The shoes are some really nice Allen Edmonds, but they said they didn't fit. They are a 10. They are kind of like skinny, so, but they said that they wasn't a true size, so they sent them back. I think it was like a $45 or $50 return, and Kayla's still working on finding the right box over there. It's tough. It's a tough one. Bingo! So what we do is we usually just make sure they send back the right shoes, and then we just give them a return. We haven't had a lot of returns, but we've had a lot of cancellations. So somebody will buy it and then cancel the order almost right after it. So it's one of those things that's part of life. Also, what's part of life is when we lose a shirt. We haven't lost anything in what, 9 months, 10 months? This is the first item we've lost in 10 months, but that shirt so far, it's a goner.